And we all have an immaculate concept for who we truly are in this life. And what happens is that we start living out a vision of that the world perpetrates on us. You know, people tell you, you know, you this or you that, and so you hold this vision that's not truly who you are. And you start becoming somebody that you yourself don't even know.
And you don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah, you're a stranger to yourself. Like, I have people all the time, I don't know who I am. You're right. Yeah. You don't until you check in with the one who created you. And you say, who did you create me to be in this life? Who did I come into this life to become? And then when you do that, then you're going to be shown. You're going to be surprised.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Dr. K Speaks. We have entered a new dimension in time. We are being called to evolve, transform. Join us.
I remember when I first sat down to meditate, and I said to God, you know, I need you to come. I need to feel you. I need to be in your presence. I need you to talk to me. Because I remember as a little girl, I used to talk to God all the time. And then I got a certain age and I thought I got things figured out, and I just stopped listening and just start focusing more on the outside world. And I think that's where I got lost. Because when I realized that I didn't have life figured out, I didn't really know what was going on and what I was doing and what I was even feeling and why I was feeling certain things. And so I reached a point where I just had to sit with the Creator and say, okay, I need you to come and talk to me. Tell me, why did I go through everything I went through? And I think I did it for a whole year. I used to sit and just talk to God and listen to God. And that's where some of my writings come from. Mm-hmm. It's from those revelations that came in that process. You know, but it's a wonderful thing when life makes sense and you're not here just to work and pay bills and then you wait to die and you have all these experiences and they don't make sense to you. Why did I go through this? Why is this? And then everything comes together.
Yes.
When you connect with God, because you understand that it was a divine journey. That everything, even conversations people had with you that you didn't even know, just everything starts, it's like a puzzle that starts to fit together. And you go, wow.
Right. Like, okay, so Goddess was just telling me today, and I think she had mentioned it the last time too, with the studio and the video and everything that we're doing, right? So I got the lights because Spirit told me, God, Spirit, I use them interchangeably, told me I was going to do YouTube videos and get the lights and get the camera, get all this stuff, right, to be able to do the videos. I didn't know how to work any of that, right? And camera a little bit. I know about setting things up as far as like how the picture is supposed to look, because I knew how to take photographs of models, and whenever I was modeling, then I knew how the shot's supposed to look. You don't chop the feet off, don't chop the head off and all that. Okay, but anyway, let me fast forward to my point. When I was going to the church of today, is a Unity church, and it's closed now, but it was a Unity church. I worked in the media department. Well, I volunteered in the media department and I loved it. I worked on all the different cameras, and then I worked in the control room, learned about lighting, learned how to set up different shots and all of that. And then Goddess reminded me today, she said, yeah, okay, it was a bigger plan for you, because look at you now. I mean, right now we got a setup where I got the lights facing us and I got the camera on the stand situated just the way it's supposed to be situated. And today I did something a little different. I got a boom mic stand over Goddess's head with the little microphone over there, because I don't have that splitter thing yet, because I'm still learning about this, right? But anyway, I put the microphone closer to her, because normally when I am looking at the videos and I'm having to edit, I'm talking loud, and then Goddess is talking in her nice voice. So my husband was like, well, why don't you put the mic closer to her? And normally the little mic stand thingy I had was right in the middle. But then I remembered I got a boom mic stand. So I can somehow get that thing positioned right up over her head, closer to her mouth. And then I know I could project my voice.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've always been, even when I was a little girl, my mother would fuss at me about how loud I was. She said I'd be all around the block and my mouth was the only one she heard. Right? So I know how to project my voice. And it worked good when I was on the cheer team. But anyway, getting back to the story, learning, like volunteering in that media center, like with the church, because they had church on TV, doing all of that.
A setup.
It was a setup for this.
For
with
you
the
today.
And everything.
But this was a part of your journey. This was a part of who you were.
Who would have ever thunk it?
Well, that's why you was drawn to it. Because it was a part of who you came in this life to be.
Deep.
And to do, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a reason for everything that happens. And so meditating and spending time with the Creator and really Him showing me who I was and why everything happened, it freed me. It freed me. So I'm at peace. I'm at peace with my journey.
Yes.
But like you were saying, something interesting is that everything that you saw in terms of your higher self, you accomplished it.
Yes.
Because we talked about it, everything that she laid out, that she saw herself becoming and doing, she's become that. And she's right. That's true. You know.
And I think one of the most amazing parts of with my higher self, what she showed me or what she had already done was traveling the world, right? I mean, I traveled all over the world, over the world. And a lot of that travel I did, I was on welfare.
Yeah.
So that's really deep. I mean, but she was a doctor and I became a doctor, had to work really hard at that, you know, but that was like a plotted path where you go to school, you take these classes and you do this and you do this. And once you accomplish all of that, you know, passing all those classes with the good grades and then go to the next degree and the next degree, the next degree, then that's like something that's really logical. But to have traveled all over the world, starting from welfare, I mean, I had opportunities just came to me.
Yeah.
The universe just opened up and started revealing certain things to me. It was magical.
And that's why we know that thoughts are magnetic.
Yes.
Because I can give you several stories. The same thing is that when I focused on something, when I envisioned it, it manifested in my life. And so we are creators and we create through thoughts and through vision.
Yes.
So if you hold a vision for something and you believe, but this is the thing, you have to feel worthy of it. You have to feel worthy of it. And you can't hold a positive vision and then turn around and think negative.
Right. Because it's like when you say that you want to create something and you holding that positive vision, then it's like you just wrote on the whiteboard, I will do this. And then when you have those thinking thoughts coming in, you just got an eraser and erase it all.
Yeah.
But that's okay because all you got to do is realize you erased it and then just write it back up there again. And then just go on keeping it up there by nurturing it and focusing on it and believing that you can.
Because the brain is a muscle. It's like a muscle. I mean, it's going to try to go back to the negative. Well, you don't deserve that, and that ain't going to happen.
If your brain is programmed. If that's your programming, if you're programmed towards negativity, then that's what's going to show up for you. Absolutely. Because that's going to be your habit. That's the comfort zone, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's what the brain is used to doing, focusing on the negativity.
But if you insist, if you insist in your mind.
With repetition.
To only give life to that. It has to be birthed, and like anything has to be birthed, it requires labor.
Yes.
And the labor is you keep focus on it and you say, this is my intention. And the thing about it is that the things that you envision were things that God had shown you. So you was aligning yourself with the mind of God.
Yes.
It wasn't like you was creating something outside of who you were,
right,
or what you were supposed to do in this life, right? You were aligning yourself with the will of God. You said, okay, God, I'll hold that vision. I'll hold what I call the immaculate concept for who I am. And we all have an immaculate concept for who we truly are in this life. And what happens is that we start living out a vision of that the world perpetrates on us. People tell you, well, you this or you that, and so you hold this vision that's not truly who you are. And you start becoming somebody that you yourself don't even know.
And you don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah, you're a stranger to yourself. Like, I have people all the time, I don't know who I am. You're right.
Yeah.
You don't until you check in with the one who created you, and you say, "Who did you create me to be in this life? Who did I come into this life to become?"
I love that.
And then when you do that, then you're going to be shown. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be shown who you came into this life to become. And then when you hold that vision and know that you're worthy, and you will see magic in your life. And life will become magical.
Yes.
Magical.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. So become the highest vision.
Become the highest vision.
The greatest version.
Of yourself.
Of yourself.
Yes.
Always remember that it is very important to check in with the Creator and ask these questions. Who did you create me to be in this life? And who did I come into this life to become? The Creator will talk to you. You can learn about why you went through the things that you went through. And these revelations can make your life make sense. You will come to know that you are on a divine journey. You will see the puzzle of your life's experiences start to fit together. It's amazing. It's magical. So, start talking to the Creator today. Ask questions and receive the answers, the visions with open embrace. Then nurture what you receive by focusing on it with repetition. In this way, you can align yourself with the mind and the will of God. Remember that the one who created you knows you better than you know yourself. Check out Goddess's pocket-sized book entitled The Book of Wisdom. It's a 40-page powerful book of affirmations that will assist you on your journey. Order by email at goddess@yahoo.com. That's GODDESSGODIS@yahoo.com. Also, my book and workbook are available on Amazon. This powerful duo will help you to reprogram your brain to bring you what you want in life. My book is entitled, I Rewired My Brain, My Journey to Freedom. And the workbook is entitled, I'm Rewiring My Brain, My Journey to Freedom. Thank you for listening. And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe so that you can be aware of all of the videos that I've already posted and ones that I will continue to post on how to become the highest version of yourself.